Hello everybody, welcome to the Drama Show, where today I review LEGO Harry Potter set 75947, Hagrid's Hut and the Buckbeaks Rescue. Hello everybody, I'm Joel, and today there's a special guest with us that will be building this set. This is Deegan, aka 29Bricks.
Hi guys.
And today I will be reviewing LEGO Harry Potter set 75947. This is Hagrid's Hut and Buckbeaks Rescue, so this includes 496 pieces. And real quick before I build this and take it out of the package for you guys, I'll go ahead and do a brief box overview. So here you got the set information, it's displayed there like usual. And then you got Wizarding World, which is what this is based around, and then it talks about batteries included right there, or it labels it because of the little light brick that's there, and then it labels the figures down there. And then on the back, you've got some of the pictures of the inside, as well as, well, everything's just placed in different spots. And then here is my right side, and then there is my left side, and then as for the bottom, your set number, LEGO Harry Potter, and then some information there, as well as proof of purchase if you would like to pause and read. And then the top just shows the figures, and there's some information there once again if you like to pause and read. And then, like usual, it shows the actual size of the minifigure. So to open this, all you gotta do is find something sharp, or if you don't care about the package very much, you can just rip these pieces of tape off. But if you do have a knife, you can just cut those and then open this up. And there is all of your contents inside. And there you go. So here is the instruction book. There are, how many steps? So it looks like there are, well, 13 steps for that little thing. And then there are about 149 steps for the hut itself. And then here is the sticker sheet right there. And then there are four bags, including this little thing, which is Buckbeak. So let's go ahead and get started with building, which Deegan will be building this one for us today.
Yep.
And here we are with the finished Hagrid's Hut and Buckbeaks Rescue. So there you've got the hut, and there are the figures, and then Buckbeak and the pumpkin patch. Now, let's go ahead and start by looking at the figures. So we'll go ahead and start with the important characters. Well, the more recognizable characters is what I meant. So here we've got Ron Weasley, Harry Potter, and Hermione Granger. They're all in their sort of kid form from the earlier movies. So as you can see here, Hermione just got a small little smirk, and then on the back you've got the sort of more distressed face, and then you got some rear torso printing and the sort of pink jacket printing going on the front. And then you got her little wand right there, and then she does have the newer mold of kid legs that are adjustable. And then the same goes for Ron and Harry. They both have those newer legs, but Ron has the sort of red hair, there's a smirked face, and then there is his distressed face. Got some rear torso printing as well as frontal in that sort of maroon color. And then here is Harry, got the same blue jacket with his light blue undershirt. And then on the back you have some slight rear torso printing, and then he also has a more distressed face as well. And then there is his wand, and then of course he has that very iconic lightning bolt. So let's go ahead and move them out of the way and then take a look at the more grown characters. So here we've got the Executioner, which is the one that is supposed to be basically slaughtering Buckbeak. Because if you don't know about the scene, what's going on is these two guys come in and they're trying to kill this, and then Hagrid and all of them save it. So that's the basic idea of what's going on. That's why it's called Buckbeaks Rescue. So here's the executioner. So here we've got some torso printing, and then there is his little tool. Got a little axe piece on there, and then a little foot ski piece stuck onto a modified 1x1. And then here's his little sort of hood, I guess. And then here on the front you got his head, which is completely black. He got a little mask on, and then, as I said, the front torso printing, and then as usual you got a little bit of printing on the rear as well. So there is the executioner, and here is the Minister of Magic. Got some printing on the legs and the torso, so those printing, or the printings do line up, so that's pretty nice. And then you see his undershirt with his tie, and then his hat right there, and then he's sort of got a I'm a mean old guy sort of look on his face, and then his little top hat right there. And then here is, last but definitely not least, we've got Hagrid. So definitely got a different torso piece. As you can see, it's quite larger. It's a completely different mold. And then his hair, as you can see, there comes off, and then that sort of fits into the whole entire torso piece, because as you can see, if you take it off, it looks very weird. And then you got his little lantern right there, and then he does have the older style of legs, so I actually get both versions here. So, with that being said, there's Hagrid. So as I said, new mold, and then on the front you've got his sort of outfit printed on, and then on the rear there's no printing. And with that being said, there are the figures, and then we'll go ahead and take a quick look at Buckbeak, and since it is technically a figure. So here we've got Buckbeak. It's using the horse sort of body piece, I guess, and then obviously a custom head here for Buckbeak. So obviously you can see there, it gives the strong vibes of a bird. So you can see the beak there and everything, and some very nice printing there, and then the wings off to the side that are clipped on. So overall, very nice technical figure, I guess. And then, yeah, so there are the figures. So let's go ahead and start the overall view of the set with the pumpkin patch slash the sort of holding area for Buckbeak. So you can see we've got some pumpkins here, and I guess they're very, very undergrown, because in the book and in the movie, I believe you can see that Hagrid talks about the pumpkins being, like, taller than him. So obviously these pumpkins are quite undergrown. They are definitely nowhere near their full state. And then here in the back, you've got the little pole that is holding onto the chain to go onto Buckbeak's neck. And then there you go. So there is the little pumpkin patch slash the sort of holding area for Buckbeak. So there's all of these smaller things, including the figures and the pumpkin patch and the whole entire chain thing. But anyway, here is Hagrid's hut. So you can see it is actually two separate pieces. You can take these apart. There is a separate piece, or not a separate, but a smaller piece and a larger piece. We'll go ahead and take a look at the smaller one first. So you can see here on my left side, there are some clips there that clip into the right side of the larger section, which I just noticed that's actually not pushed down all the way. But anyway, here you got some plants on the front, as well as some sort of brick representation, and then a little window. And here is the door, which that is all one big sticker. Got some steps there, and then you can open that, and yeah. So up here you got some roof detailing with some of these with the hinge pieces. And overall, I think it turned out very well. And then over here, you got another sticker, a little bit more brickwork, and then a sort of cement-looking window, I guess. And then here on the inside, got a little spider hanging out. And then we got a table over here to the far left with a little 2x2 tile with the little newspaper on it, that is the same newspaper that is that can be seen in the top decker of the night bus. If I pull that up right here, you can see that inside. That is the same newspaper that is in there. So, reusing some printing here, because obviously these are supposed to be in the same realm, so it makes sense. And then here we've got a little chest in the background that is just holding a chocolate frog, which if I can get that out real quick, then you can see a chocolate frog, and then that can just go in there, and then that actually sticks down in a bit of an odd way. But anyway, there is the smaller portion, and then here is the larger portion, which is almost identical in the way it's built, with those hinge pieces up top. And then, well, this side has a chimney, and the special thing about this part is you can actually press down on this, and it lights up a little, I believe it's a 2x3 light brick. So you can see there, it just presses on this little ball, and then that turns it on there. And then moving down, you've got well, you actually can't see it very well, so let me turn on the light. And you can see there's a little egg in there sitting in front of the fire. And then back there, you've got an umbrella and a broom sitting inside of a little sort of basket, I guess. And then to the left, you've got another candle back there in the rear. And then a couch and a little bag, and then a table in the middle with a little teapot. And then up here, you've got a little spoon, a pan, a little bucket, and then what is this thing? Looks like a whip, I guess. I'm just guessing. Actually, that kind of looks like the thing that Hagrid would tie around the neck of Buckbeak to pull it around. And then here you've got a little knife. I'm not sure what the actual technical name for that is. And then here on the back, you've got a weird bowl joint thing, I'm guessing. I don't know what that's for. And then you got a broom clipped onto the background. Or not the background, but the back. And then overall, it's basically the same thing in the way it's built. And then on the outside, you've got some more of the same, but you've got some plants that seem to be a little bit further grown with some things sticking out. Some more brickwork, a different style of window. It's the one that sort of opens up. I can't get it for some reason. Then you can see it opens up on both sides, and then you can close those. And then here is that door with the sticker once again. And then there is that. Got some steps there and some nice detailing around the door. I really do like that section. Got some plants growing on the roof. And then this side is pretty much the same, only except this side is using one of those big one-piece molds. And then it has a sticker stuck onto it, so showing some brickwork. And then same thing goes for over here, only except it's done with actual bricks. So there is the large section and the small section, and as I had said, those just clip together. And then there you've got Hagrid's hut. So there is the Joel Home Show review of LEGO Harry Potter set 75947, Hagrid's Hut and Buckbeaks Rescue, with 496 pieces. If you guys enjoyed the video,